What's up, everybody? Welcome to rural Alabama. We're in Ottawa County, outside of Prattville, and these are new houses being built. None of this was here when we lived here, so this is all new. They're expanding into the rural parts. They've built quite a bit since we were here last. So let's drive through rural Alabama. We're kind of near Marbury, what was it called? I don't remember the name of places anymore.
Marbury, I think.
I can't remember. But this is an area in Ottawa County, north of Deatsville. Yeah, I'll remember it later. Yeah. Kind of rural area north of Montgomery Metropolitan. It's a part of the Montgomery Metropolitan area, even though people here won't admit it. People out here hate Montgomery. But little do they know that they live in the Montgomery metropolitan area. You gonna change the clock?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's not 4:30, it's 3:30, right?
Yeah. And it'll just confuse you, so... Immensely, so I just took it off. And how do I go back from here? Okay. Menu. There we go.
Look at that truck right there. Get this thing a little bit lower. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better. Alright, so we're driving through rural Alabama, north of Montgomery. This area out here, they're building a lot of houses out here. Very affordable, but it kind of hostile to outsiders, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
They weren't too friendly to us, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not for everybody.
There's an Elianos.
Out here?
Apparently.
Really? They built one?
Yeah.
They're from Florida. What are they from in Florida? There's a town in Florida we go to. They're always like...
Near Jacksonville, I think?
No, is it Jacksonville? Or it's like Lakeland or Madison or Live Oak? One of those places.
Yeah.
And they're like mad at us because, you know, Elianos originated there.
Yeah.
And we didn't acknowledge it.
I don't really care. The only time I ever saw them was in Alabama.
Can't believe how good on gas this car is. So this car's piling up behind me, but I'm not going to speed. I don't give a crap. I've already seen somebody getting pulled over for speeding. The last thing I want is to get a ticket in Alabama. I'm done with that. Pine Level. So this is Pine Level. This area here was the childhood home of Rosa Parks for a while. There's not much left to it, really. And it's a small rural area. There's not much to it out here. But Rosa Parks' childhood home for a while was in this area.
You're gonna go to
one of many childhood homes. They're all over the state.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto US 31 South.
South on 31?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Why not north?
Because you're gonna get on the expressway.
Can we just go one exit north? It's prettier.
This is the Pine Level exit.
I don't want to go off the Pine Level exit. Isn't there another exit further ahead that's prettier?
No, this is the pretty
Turn
exit.
left onto US 31 South.
Turn left here? Across the Piggly Wiggly? Oh, I see. It's just for a short little stretch.
Yeah.
We're going to keep going straight that way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They opened up an Elianos here. Okay.
Right in front of the Piggly Wiggly.
Dang. I don't like Elianos. For one, they're expensive. And for two, I just don't like them.
Yeah.
It's like a knockoff Starbucks, basically.
I always wanted to try their Sicilian smoothie, but I could do that in Florida.
Sucks that we're not... You don't want to eat anything?
What?
We can eat in Birmingham.
Yeah, we'll eat in like Birmingham
Yeah.
or something.
There's some good barbecue out here. I do miss the barbecue. Well,
I can't really eat barbecue, but...
Barbecue from Haiti. IT. There's a garage.
Continue on US 31 South for 2 miles.
Wait a minute.
I told you what you needed to do.
Where's this taking us to
Head
Prattville?
southwest on Ottawa County 40.
Yeah. Now trying to go to Prattville. We're trying to...
3/4 of a mile.
Doesn't this go? Oh, this is what we used to take when we used to go out in the woods and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, it's all right. Just driving. No big deal. No big deal down here.
Just trying
gonna turn around somewhere. Calm down, women. I see what it wants us to do. Isn't it the exit with the giant? See, we could have gone north, man, and it would have taken us to the same exact place. And we would have gone through Confederate Memorial Park. We could have took 31 all the way through. It would have been pretty. Alright, so what I gotta do is I gotta turn around somewhere. See a place where I can
So
turn
you can
around.
get on the expressway.
I'm gonna go north. I'm not gonna go south. I'm gonna go north. I don't want to get on the expressway. I want to go back on the country road. Let's see if I can turn around here. Hot toe down there. Gibbons Drive. See that? Nobody behind us? Camera's
Behind
all
us
up.
or in front of us.
See, that's the thing about these country folks out here, is they're all related. This is Mr. Gibbons' place, and his sister lives next door, and his uncle lives on the other side, and they own 100 acres. And they've probably buried 50 people on those 100 acres over the years. Half of them, nobody knows what happened to them. Wild little country places, man. Oh, these country people are on some other crap, man. Don't ever disrespect these little country towns out here, man. These little country people are on some other crap, bro.
In a quarter mile, sharp right onto US 31
You'll disappear out here and you'll never be heard of again. You'll disappear out here and you're gone. These people
So
out
you
here,
wanna take
if they catch,
31 north?
yeah, if these people catch you stealing a bicycle or something out here, you're not gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to somebody's barn and get whipped, and then who knows what'll happen to you. Who knows what'll happen to you? Yeah, this is like the Wild West out here. These people, they live by like some whole different.
On US 31 south for 2 miles.
You might drive through here, you might be like, oh, this looks like anywhere else in America, but there's some other situations
Head
going
east
on
on
out here.
Ontaga County 40 toward US 31 north, then turn left onto US 31 north.
This will take us all the way up to Clinton through some country roads. You don't want to see some country roads?
Sure.
Let's see some country roads, man. Let's mix it
Turn
up.
left onto US 31 north. Continue on US 31 north for 19 miles.
You know what I'm saying? It's a similar ETA. We'll get to go through Confederate Memorial Park. That's always nice. These people out here are on some other crap. This might look like anywhere else in America, but this ain't got nothing to do with anywhere you've ever seen. These people out here, if they catch you stealing something out here, for example, they're gonna tie you up, and who knows what'll happen to you. You're gonna wish you're gonna wish the sheriff had found you instead of the people that own the bicycle, basically. You know, you gotta have morals and crap. I actually met some pretty solid people out here, but and I gained some respect from them, you know. But they live by some different rules out here. This is not, you know. Look at that, they're building a giant warehouse right there. Look at that.
Sign master, apparently.
Yeah. Big warehouse. But look, they're building way out here. Crazy. They're building a bunch of houses out here. They're creating a better place. Right by Confederate Memorial Park. Look at all the wood for the houses.
Yeah.
3 in the afternoon, ain't nobody out. Oh, there's guys up there. He's on his phone, but he's up there. They are building in rural Alabama. So here you have like a weird scenario where you got like the suburban people, and then you got the people that are from out here. You know, the ones that got 100 acres and stuff. They're two totally. Look at the size of that house. That wasn't there, but they got metal bars on it. They got metal bars on it. That house wasn't there either. That wasn't there. Was that there?
Yeah, it was.
That wasn't there. Huh. Well, that giant house sure as crap wasn't there.
It was.
Was it? Did they have metal bars in the windows?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No, that was not there when we were here. Oh crap! Here it comes. What are you doing? Wow! Unbelievable. There's a house out here when I used to work that had like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and like Bentleys and stuff. Normal house, but they had like $300,000 in cars. We could do that, but it'd be stupid. Like, I could actually afford to do that, but I wouldn't do that. I bought a Camry because it's economical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I could go and buy a Ferrari, but why would you do that? This thing is brand new, it's economical, and it's gonna help me build some credit because I didn't have credit. When you've been doing things cash for so long, you gotta have credit, people. Have credit doesn't hurt. And you can build credit without even paying interest. If you got like secured credit cards and stuff. You pay a little bit of interest, but in the long run, if you ever need to borrow some money, you'll have access to it. Of course, when you're sitting on a bunch of cash, like it's kind of redundant to need credit. But for regular folks, it's useful. But yeah, you got a weird scenario here where like you got, is that Marbury?
Yeah, Marbury High School.
Yeah. You got a weird scenario out here where you got the people that are from here, you know, like from here, like there's actually real, like you're gonna think I'm lying or just, I'm not making this up. I actually met people out here that were actually inbred, like you know, like their eyes all crooked and like they look just like their brother. They're all like redheaded, like. You're like, oh, you're all related, aren't you? Like, yeah, my sister. I'm like, okay. Like, that's a real thing out here, you know? Like, and it's embarrassing. And, you know, there's little pockets out here where you'll see some stuff, man. But, you know, you got people that are moving in from Montgomery. They got money. They're buying houses in the suburbs. So, you got your suburban people, and then you got your, like, you know, locals. It's kind of a weird area. I mean, just go figure that the only park out here, it's called Confederate Memorial Park. That's just kind of give you an idea. Beautiful, beautiful countryside. I mean, this is definitely more relaxing than living in Florida. I'll tell you that much. Traffic and stuff. Look at the view going looking that way.
I do miss the views.
Oh, I miss the views.
Stuff.
Alabama's beautiful. The problem isn't the trees are beautiful. The nature's beautiful. The grass is the greenest grass. It's not that the place is ugly. It's just that the people here, they want it all to themselves. They don't want other people to enjoy it. They think they own it all. The place is beautiful. There's no doubt about that. And at first, it was like a honeymoon for us. Like, you know, we're out here like, wow, this is so beautiful.
Wow, I can't believe there's actually trees. They took those away where we live.
Well, in Florida, it's a swamp.
Yeah.
Here, it's like mountains and trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Just start off Appalachia.
That's why I want to move to Ocala because there is trees and stuff.
Oh, it's a hot, humid place.
Ocala?
Oh yeah, it's humid as crap.
Like Denellen, I've been up there in the heat of summer and it's not that bad because you got shade.
Yeah.
I would rather deal with shade and hot than a place with no trees, but it's expensive.
Because if you're an outsider, like you're from us, you're from a big city, you're not going to live out here too long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just dealing with those types of people, you know, the weapon huggers, that you're just going to be like, ah. Or like where you're from in Michigan, it's more beautiful than this.
Yeah.
And you got real seasons changes. Oh no, you have like spring and winter basically. Those seasons
Yeah,
there.
we have summer where it gets nice.
Yeah. But the people up there, they don't have these like. They don't have a Confederate Memorial Park. You know what I mean?
No.
It's a different type
Opposite
of.
side.
Is that the entrance to the park right there?
We'll
keep it moving.
Yeah.
I think that's the entrance to Confederate Memorial Park. I can't remember. But yeah, this region of Alabama, it's a whole different area. It's gorgeous though. And it's hot out there. It's 97 degrees right now. And it's hot. You can't tell because this car's got great air conditioning, but it's hot out there.
Yeah.
97 degrees. And the heat here in Alabama, it's very different than Florida. Like, it'll never get to 97 in Florida. South Florida, where we're from, it'll never get to 97 because the humidity's too high. It would rain before that. But here, it's 97 and it's dry. Like, literally, like, you put your window down and the air's hot. It's weird. You know, it's different type of... We're going to be hitting 16,000 miles in this car soon. Normally I like to buy my car 0 mile, but I made an exception with this one. 15,000 miles is okay. This thing is phenomenally good on gas. Even with $5 a gallon, you still don't feel it.
Yeah. We spent more on food than we have on gas.
Yeah, we can reduce the food expense.
Yeah.
And we can really travel. Like, we did good today. We ate at Jack's. You know?
And in the morning, I had fruits.
Yeah, so we gotta not spend that much money on food, and the trip will go better. Yeah, I don't want to get on the interstate. I just ride through here and relax.
In the morning, I had...
What is the most redneck place in Alabama? We should go visit like the most redneck place in Alabama. I think it's Clinton. I would definitely say it's Clinton. Somewhere in Shelton County for sure. It's crazy, like if you go to cemeteries here, Roll Tide. When you go to cemeteries here, War Eagle, okay. You go to cemeteries here, there's a lot of people that are actual Confederate soldiers here. This area really, this is where the Civil War really, this area really, have we passed Confederate Memorial Park? Or is it still ahead? This area really, this is where the Civil War really took its, there's a lot of cemeteries here, there's just nothing but Confederate soldiers. A bunch of them. This area was really where it was at. As you can see, it's so, look at the corn, look how corn grows, look how the cotton grows here.
Well, look at Montgomery, they have the first capital of the Confederacy.
Exactly.
There.
Yeah. So like this area here, this is a fertile place. There's a reason why a war was fought over this place. You know, it's not for nothing that a war was fought here. This is a fertile, desirable place. This is Shelton County right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelton County. So we're in Shelton County.
There's the...
Is that Confederate Memorial there?
It's up ahead, but it's like down that road.
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. We're going. I want to see it. So good to it from here.
No.
Teddy, yeah, where's where we're going? Wait, está mal, eh? If you don't want to travel, you never know how to take it home. But this is where, there's the sun right there. This is where the Civil War, like, really, you know, Vervana, this way, you know, Vervana, Shelton County, this little area here, like this is really where this is the most fertile.
Head southeast on Alabama
Really,
143
it's a
south toward Alabama 143 north.
perfect
In a
place.
quarter mile, turn right onto County Road 63.
Turn left.
This is where the Civil War took its climax, because look at this place. I mean, this was where this is it. This is where the cotton grew. This is where this place. Look how lush this place is. It's not for no reason.
Turn right onto County Road 63.
You know, it's not for no reason that this place, a war was fought over. Here's an entire country. Think about the United States, right? You got mountains, you got rivers, you got deserts, you got
Head
swamps.
northeast on County Road 63
This right
toward
here,
County Road 536.
this landscape right here.
Continue on County Road 63 for 1 mile.
Church up on a hill. Oh, hot it's outside?
Yeah. Blazing hot.
Wow, it's hot. All the landscapes in America, and this right here. This right here is what led the United States to that situation. You know, think about all the different landscapes in America. 50 states, all different landscapes, and this right here is what caused America to go into that. I mean, it just gives you an idea. You can't be out here at night. All the deserts and mountains and landscapes in America. And this is the one that did it. This is where the cotton grew. This is what drove the world economy. This right here caused America to go into a civil war. But look at this landscape, look at the shade, look at the trees. I mean, it's just a place that, look at the size of those pine trees over there. Giant pine, I mean, this is a landscape like no other. Nobody fought over the desert, you know what I mean? Florida was traded with what do you call it? With, you know, with treaties and stuff. But this piece of land here, the Spaniards were the first ones here. And the first Europeans were the Spaniards. That's why the Confederate flag, when you look at it, it's got that X on it. That X comes from the Spanish flag of Florida. Okay, GPS.
I already did. Right, go up and to the left.
In 800 feet, turn left onto County Road 23. Turn left onto County Road 23. So I'll give you guys some history on Alabama. The Spaniards were the first Europeans to settle Alabama. Of course, there were native tribes here. Left?
Yep, left. When you get to 31, you'll take a right.
Continue on County Road 23 for 3/4 of a mile.
Then you move on to, you know, Spanish. They found small little bits of gold here, but it was nothing like what they were finding in Peru and other places. The Spaniards really, they had missions. Starting from here, running all the way back to Jacksonville, all along North Florida. And of course, southern Alabama. Not this far north, but southern Alabama was part of Spanish Florida under the flag of Spanish Florida. If you look at the flag of the state of Alabama, it's a white background with a red cross. That's called the Cross of Burgundy, which is really the flag of Spanish Florida. So the state flag of Alabama,
turn right onto US 31
the state flag of Alabama is based on the state flag of Florida, and most likely the early Alabamians they chose the Spanish flag of Florida because the Spaniards, well, they were the conquistadors. They were the front men. They were the bravest. They were the most. They were the bravest soldiers out of all the European nations. The Spaniards. They were the conquistadors, right? They were conquerors, you know. So like, you talk about like the British were the British, the Portuguese were the Portuguese, you know, the Irish were the Irish. But the Spanish were conquistadors. They were conquerors. They came in and they cleaned off. Now, I don't know if that's the right term to use, but maybe dirtied off would have been a better term. But they were the first to come in and take all this land. I mean, the British, for the most part, they were deep into New England. They were afraid to come out to these places because these places were, you know, there's different scenarios going on out here back then. This was the land of the natives, but the Spanish conquistadors came out in
in a historical context of whatever, were the first Europeans to inhabit this area, and then they would make treaties with all the other European nations. The Spaniards and the English didn't really get along very well, but they weren't always. They were kind of like the United States and other places now, where they don't get along, but they don't go head on. They kind of work treaties and deals and, you know, backhanded moves, and kind of like that with between the Spanish and the English, and that, you know, the English had pirates, the Spaniards, you know, they worked in different ways. You know, the Europeans kind of worked as a united front, even though they had their issues between themselves. They still worked as a united front to take the Americas. And I believe this area had a lot of Scottish. We're probably one of the biggest ancestral groups here. A lot of English, a lot of Scottish, some Irish, not as much as in other places. Germans, and a lot of Spaniards too. But the Spaniards, you know, they preferred the wealth of the. They were looking for gold. You know, Spain wanted gold, and you weren't going to find it out here in the quantities that they were looking for. They were mostly looking at places like Peru, South America, and then the Caribbean trading route. You know, when Spain wasn't able to hold on to its empire, really nobody was. Portugal lost Brazil. You know, the British lost America. The Spaniards lost. They lost Texas. They lost the West, Southwest. They lost. They lost Florida. You know, those European powers, they started to lose their colonial grip on the Americas. We're in Vermont now. And as they start to lose that grip that they had, it's 45 around here, but that truck behind us just wants to fly. I'm definitely not going to see law enforcement while I'm in Alabama, so. Clanton's that way. Keep going with Clanton. I might just have to let this guy pass me. He seems like he's on a real rush. He's got a work truck. Let's let him pass. He seems like he's got more places to go. But you know, they start losing their colonial grip on all that. Well, it turns out that the Spaniards decided that they wanted Puerto Rico, Cuba. In between those two islands is the island of Hispaniola, which the Spaniards shared with the French, but Haiti was the first country to get its independence, and they were free. They were not free. They fought off the French. What year was the independence of Haiti? Haiti was the first independent country in the Americas, and that's why French and other European powers never supported Haiti's the poorest country in America, because they were the first. They were the ones that broke the ice.
1803.
In 1803 was the first Latin American country to free itself. And the United States was 1776, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Haitian Revolution lasted from August 22nd, 1791 to January 1st, 1804.
Right. So we're 67 miles south of Birmingham right now. So, you know, the Americas. Haiti was the first country in Latin America to free itself from all these colonial powers, and they didn't get a lot of support for doing it. I'll tell you that much.
Stay on 31 going into Birmingham.
Okay, we'll go right through Clinton.
Yeah,
right.
Clanton, Calera.
Okay, we'll do that.
Because 65 is all backed up.
Okay, that's fine. Usual Birmingham traffic.
And plus Tin Top is on the way there.
Okay, let's go. Tin Top is a great little barbecue. So there you guys go. That is a 30-minute ride to the most rural parts of Alabama, and a little bit of history on this area. Just hope you guys liked the video.